Shalom Yisrael. Today I want to talk about food and our mindset, renewing your mind about what's good, what's just, what's right, what's truth. Now, I've been doing a lot of studying about food, and I have made that decision that I am going to change my whole eating habit. I was raised on pork. I used to eat pork. I stopped eating pork, I say now, for like 3 years. I just stopped eating crab legs and shrimp. That was difficult, but in the Old Testament, Elohim says that, he gives us a diet, what we should eat and what we shouldn't eat. So I'm going to be obedient to that. But he also had placed on my heart to go a little deeper about, because of how the world is going to be. Bill Gates is trying to, well, he ain't trying to, he is going to get rid of cow meat, beef. After he get rid of beef, no telling what he gonna get rid of after that. So he's doing this plant-based fake meat. So I did some research on the plant-based meats, and Whole Foods and New York Times and another entity was saying that these scientists create this fake meat, and they tell the consumers in the world that this is going to be healthier for the planet and for them. And that's all it takes is for scientists or a pastor or the government or something to tell the world that something's going to be better for them, or their doctor, and they just automatically believe it. But according to New York Times, talking to different physicians and health nutritionists and talking to the people at Whole Foods, they were saying that this meat is really should be told to the consumers to beware of this plant-based meat, because it's not going to be healthier at all. It's higher in sodium. It's a formation or engineered yeast to create this meat, so they'll look and feel like beef. It's a processed meat. It's not even a meat. It's an imitation of meat. It's not natural nor fresh. They say if you want to replace eating red meats, you should eat nuts and other plant foods that grow naturally by Elohim. And I also was watching some videos from Dr. Sabi and his wife Ma, the woman he was married for 30 years. It's another woman out here he was married to, but she don't have no clout like that, because the woman he was married to for 30 years, her name Ma, they live in Brooklyn. She got a store in Brooklyn, New York, called Fig Tree. And she was really the one who put all these formulas together with the different organic herbs. And Dr. Sabi will tell you that in numerous of his videos. So I have decided to watch his videos and learn what I should not eat and what I should not do. One of the things that's going to be a little difficult for me is sugar, because I like candy and stuff like that. But I just decided that I'm just going to have to put some of these ladies things down. One of the herbs that I'm going to buy is called burdock. You can make tea out of it. You can even cook it and eat it. And another one is called bavana. Another one is called kalawala. Another one is called sea moss. And another one is called elderberry. He speaks very highly of these few herbs. So I said every time I get some money, I'm going to invest in buying each one of them and using them properly, not just eating them and drinking them, but also using on your skin. You can use sea moss on your skin. And I just wanted you all to know that being a child of Elohim is more deeper than we've been taught. It's about how we eat, what we do. It's truly about obedience. If you have faith and trust and believe in him, you gonna follow his ways and you gonna do what he say do. If he tell you to stop eating something, don't eat this, do this. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So each day we're supposed to be picking up a habit of doing what he say. And a lot of these things are not hard to do. You just gotta do it one day at a time. Say, today I'm not gonna eat no candy. Today I'm not eating no pork. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And if you feel like your flesh is getting weak toward it, that's when you need to pray. That's why they said fight the good fight, because it's the flesh and the ruach that fights against each other. So you got to fight. And praying is definitely a weapon. And speaking the word out your mouth and, speaking out. And I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to lay this down. And I know my flesh is weak, but I'm going to fight today. You got to encourage yourself. And I encourage you all to start encouraging you all self more, encouraging people more, and change the way you eat. You know what I'm saying? These doctors, these worldly people, they give you all these medicines. You take one medicine, that medicine end up taking another medicine. That medicine causes a side effect to make you start taking another medicine. You'll start off with one bottle of medicine, and I know people in my family, they'll start with one bottle of medicine, end up with 4, 5, 6 bottles of medicine, or more than that. So they really killing you. They don't. The pharmacists, the doctors, the funeral homes, they all in cahoots with one another. So you gotta pray for discernment to see what's going on, to see the bigger picture of what's going on, because ignorance is dangerous. Being ignorant is dangerous. One thing about Elohim, he's not gonna have nobody ignorant and scary and weak in the kingdom. You're not gonna be with him in paradise if you got them characteristics. So I love you, Israel. Just giving you a little knowledge, encouraging you to, and the real, like I said, with Dr. Sabi, a lot of companies out here acting like they selling Dr. Sabi stuff. They're not. The real company is in New York and one in California, and it's called Fig Tree. And like I say, his wife is still running it, and her name is Ma. So check that out. And I love y'all, Yazriel, and shalom.